Oh no, not again, Larry! Come on, we talked about it. I know you have it rough at work, but that's not an excuse to grab the bottle of juice. You know what happens when you drink the juice. You always end up behind my shop, and you know that it's not a good look when customers come out of the portal or pass by and they see you lying behind my shop. It's... Come on, Larry. Get it together. Hey guys. Welcome back to another episode. Episode 2 of Stonevania. And... we left off here at our starter base, and it is still beautiful. I'm so in love with it. And I actually didn't mention in last episode that it's named Show & Co. General, and it should kind of resemble one of those 2030s all you can kind of buy everything in those shops. They have like everything you can imagine. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. Wait, let me just sleep. That's better. Sun is rising, and I kind of did it unintentionally, that as soon as I step it out of here, I see the sun rising up. Oh, that's just perfect. Just perfect. Also, I added some leaves later around here, all around to the back, and also a wall to give off the feeling of the crampedness. So it's very tight space back here. A few kind of like trash cans and just scaffolding, just some other bits. Also moved the portal back, kind of made those eyebrows just to give off the vibe. Oh yeah, there's like an opening, barricaded kind of. And yeah, we just ignore Larry for now. This is a different story. He's having a rough time. Sorry that you had to see that. And okay, another thing, we added a trench, I would say, or I think that's how those are called. Collecting water, rainwater, and just goes in here. Just a bit of like little decoration. Bring you quite far, I have to say. Those kind of small things. So this episode, it's all about farms, more farms, and the shop. At the end, we are going opening up our first shop of this season. Actually, before we started the season, we talked about where we're gonna have the shopping district or gaming district and spawn as well. So we decided on... This should be north. Yes, that is north. North, there is an island, kind of like with small islands around, like one big and then a small few scattered around, and that's where we're gonna have our shopping district, which I think is really awesome. I love that. And yeah, that's something we do later. First, we going out to the swamp, as we need, first of all, to make a lot of farms, we need redstone. And what's the best farm? Of course, the witch farm. That's what we are going to build. And maybe you've seen it, as I did kind of like a redstone factory in season 1. And yeah, it's coming back. Redstone factory 2.0. Better as ever. Very similar to the first one, to be honest. It is coming back. We're not gonna finish it this episode. We're just gonna do the witch farm, and after that we need slime farm, also in the swamp, just a small one, just to get us started off with some slime. Oh, I see you, buddy, over there. You just try to hit me, and I will fight back. No question to ask. Oh, I see you guys. I'm not scared of you. I got my diamond sword and no armor. Alright, we made it to the swamp, which is in fact huge. It is just going on and on. Like, my render distance is not including all the swamp of it. And there is another witch hunt on the other side of it. And yeah, here we will make the redstone factory, and I plan on doing this slime farm like 128 blocks over to here. So just that either I load this farm or I load the other farm, not that both are loaded. So that's why they are 128 blocks between them. Alright, so now it is getting night. I should sleep actually. It's time for a time lapse, me just clearing out, making the redstone farm, and I think I'm gonna include the slime farm as well. We're gonna see how motivated I am. So, edit the show, roll the clip, and thanks for sleeping, whoever that was.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We did it! We finally finished our redstone farm, and or actually the witch farm and the redstone farm will be up here. It is actually a two-parter kind of farm, as the redstone, the automation for all the crafting will be up here, and down there we have the redstone and yeah, other things which will be produced. As I have set up a sorter here, and it's producing quite a good amount, and I have set up the item sorter up here, and yeah, it is actually producing a real good amount of redstone. So, and the nice and another nice thing is it also produces gunpowder, which we will need as we are off to the end. Also, before we I should be careful not to walk off any of the edges. Also, we have a slime farm over there, just far enough away to only load this or load this, so the entity rate is not conflicting with each other. Also, I kind of think we're gonna make the tree farms around here, as I already got 2 farms up and running, so might be a good spot, to be honest, as I think no one's close by and would mind, but not sure. Also, we have to go to the end because we need shulker boxes, and I was so on the server we had an event to fight the Ender Dragon, and unfortunately again I was not able to attend because of the time conflicts. And here we have the Stronghold portal. So they did the Ender Dragon fight, and I just gonna admire how they did it with the happy gods, which is kind of hilarious. So check out their videos how the Ender Dragon fight went. It's a bit chaotic, like there's a lot of like snowmen, I think, for the happy gods to grow them up more quickly, and very convenient. The portal, the Ender gate or the gateway is just over there. Yeah, XP, don't mind if I do. So what we now have to do is get us a location, or find some wings and get us a location of a good NC where we can make a shulker box farm, because I plan on using those as building material as well, and it's mostly the easiest way just to make a quick shulker box farm. So see you. Oh boy, we got us some wings. Look at that, it's so good. Also came prepared this time with some rockets to actually fly around. So we found a rather huge city which luckily had a ship that was not raided yet. So I went off into a bit of the northwest kind of direction as the portal or the gateway which opened all went to, or most of the people went to the east. So this is actually a very good one as we have a lot of shortcuts to move from. So I think we're gonna start building our shulker box farm, and hopefully the moving of the shulker will not be too difficult. I want to try out with the boat and with the new leading technology if that actually works. So yeah, wish me the best. We got us a shulker farm, and it is not working yet. To be fair, we missing the most crucial part actually, which is the shulker itself. So it's actually quite a huge part. I underestimated how much scaffolding this is needed, so I had to tear down a bamboo forest, unfortunately. But now we got it done and dusted. I also have to light up those flames, otherwise we are going to die, and we're gonna need that. And where is... oh, don't tell me nope, it's here. Oof. My god. So yeah, now we need the shulkers, and we have an end city over there. Just gonna like this one. And I want to try, yeah, normally you do it with minecarts, but I want to try if you can do this with boats as well. If you like shove them against them, that they might get teleported in there. Also, I have an invisibility potion. I got a totem from dying. I got late. I should be ready to rumble, I hope, and not gonna die. Emphasis on not gonna die. Alright, let's do this. The sound of shulker boxes pouring into my inventory. Isn't that great? We did it. Okay, let's get out of that view. It's a bit weird, and maybe also hop down before we getting... yeah, I should check if I have my lighter on before just hopping down from buildings. Look at that, glorious. So the second time was a charm to get it in the shulker, and you actually just need one to prime the whole farm, which is really great, unless it is dying before it's able to multiply that, of course. And there we go. Stay away, you bullets. And yeah, that's more or less the farm. It's, I have to say, now with the new lead technology we have in this version, it is super easy to transport things, as you can just lay the boat, and then with an invisibility potion, which was weird because they actually at one point saw me, I'm not sure why, and then still with invisibility they kept on seeing me. So I was AFKing for, I would say, like 10 minutes, and let's see how much we gathered. Like, I've actually no idea what a good way is to grab the stuff, to be honest. Oh, it's working a bit too good, to be honest, and that's the case because we have on the server the double shulker box or shulker shell drop. Like we have the data back, so they always drop. Not always, but if they drop 2. So you can make at least the shulker box. And holy moly, we got like 3 stacks just from like 5 to 10 minutes. And it's still not fully occupied. Because those ends should be fully occupied by shulkers at the end. But holy moly, it is working just great. And I don't plan on selling them. I actually made it for mainly to use it myself, or if other people need it, and for building, as I plan on using those shulker boxes in a few builds. Wanna use them as a building material as well. Alright, we got us farms, we got material, we have everything what we need to open up our first shop at the shopping district, and this is the portal. This is the shopping district. I've not... Okay, there's a horse here up there. I've not been there yet, but I've seen some communal builds, yeah. So I'm not sure whose idea it was, but we are going to have a central park at the center of the shopping district. I believe this portal will be moved over here as stuff has been marked out. And I've not seen... Okay, there is one shop here, I believe. It looks kind of like it. What is going on here? Oh, we got fire rockets, or rockets in... No, I have fire rockets, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's pretty nice. So if you're ever stuck here. So now is the question where we're gonna make our first shops actually. As you may have seen in the thumbnail, we are gonna have 2 starter shops. And yeah, let me have a look around. To be honest, this spot over here looks very, very promising. I like the plains area, and we just have to open up, like, we need a way into the central park, or maybe better spoken, a way out of it if we have to portal in there to enter or to have access to our shops. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flatten this area to maybe this height here, to be even with the central park area. And yeah, then we're gonna do the building. I got all the materials already. I would say some for some time lapse will be a bit longer as we have a few builds and also terraforming to do, so roll the clip.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we are ready for business, or are we? Because I installed a bit of a twist, which I'm gonna show you, but let's take a look inside. Oh, this is the shop. So the first one is shows meet and greet. So you come in for the meet and you greet the whoever that is. So it's up to you. I still need 2 names for this shopkeeper and the one for the other shop. So in here we just sell the leather and of course the cooked pork chop. As you can see, we have some interesting signs up here. Respect the opening hours, which are opening hours between 0 and 12. So you might ask, what is that? I will explain in a second. Behind here would be the stuff entrance, but this is just make-believe. door. Up here is where the shopkeeper lives. It's just a one-story apartment kinda, with some fridge, cooking stuff, some space for the clothes, working desk, just something to fill in the space. And on the other side, we kind of have the same, but a two-story apartment. And this shows YOLO, you only live once shop. And as you can imagine, we are selling totems of Undying. And the openings hours are from 12 to 0. So, okay, as you can see, we can't enter, but we can enter this. So what do I mean with 0 to 12 or 12 to 0? So, as you may know, we have daylight sensors, and depending on the time or the day ticks on the server, it's emitting a different signal strength. And at the moment, if you take a look here, we are on 9,000 day ticks roughly. So this would be, in the translation of my sign, 9. Kind of 9 o'clock. So this shop is open from 0 ticks to 12,000 ticks. I just removed the last 3 zeros, and it's roughly around 12,000. And the other shop is open from 12,000. So this one is actually open in the night, and I kind of found it funny to have the Totem of Undying shop only open at night, so you can't enter here. And Vanians out there, don't force your way in there, respect the opening hours. And as you can see, there is no shopkeeper here. So where is he? Of course, he is sleeping. Actually not up here, but down there. As we are switching, I have a nice kind of clock or contraption down there, which pops the armor stand up or lets it pop down. And we are close to 11, so we will see it any second. And what might be interesting is to see how this one opens and the shopkeeper pops up, which is super hilarious. And there we go. The shopkeeper pops up and the door opens, and it's almost at the same time, as you can see, when dawn or when the night approaches. And this shopkeeper, yeah, he went to bed, closed the shop, and you can't enter anymore or to buy some food. But now you are able to come in here and buy some totems of Undyings, which we're gonna have. Oh, that's not good. Okay, gonna have to fix that later. And yeah, so let me show you the contraption down below, which I have to break in because I only left one way down. I should install another way over there to get in as well. So this is the contraption. Here is the shopkeeper, which pops up with a piston that armor stand up, and with a bit of delay pushes this block forward, and he lands on the block as you have seen over there. Just the same contraption, just switched around. So this works throughout the day and this works through the night. And just a well hidden entrance down below. There we go, that's better. So this is the shop, or the shops actually, for pork chop and leather and totem of Undying. I actually never saw anyone doing this with like shops with opening hours. I found it a fun little addition to actually having opening hours for shops, as we all, we all sleep away the night. And it's actually such a beautiful thing. Be out, see the stars. And I wanted to appreciate the Vanians the night a bit more. And it's actually just a fun bit that you have to wait for the night to enter the shop or the night to be over. So this shop opens up. So this one is easier because you can force to be day. As I have this no sleep on, this is the way you have to do it for the other. And there we go, shopkeeper pops up. This one is closed and is gone. Oh, I love this edition. This is so fun. This is just the little things you add to your shops are so hilarious. I may add another, maybe a note block which plays a song or a sound when the shop opens. Just a little things, but that's it for this episode. So help me out with some names for those two shopkeepers, and I would like some funny suggestions, and hope you like this edition of the shops with the opening hours. I see you in the next episode. Goodbye.